back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Dino, VIP stats. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game, I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace, straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. What you do, you and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that I get, the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can two.
Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
chillin' in the bill. Yeah, we again. Bottles in again. Up the put it in the air. I'm throwing up the, let them know we in here. Yeah, brand new shoes, brand new. The old school, cause I'm feeling real cool. Yeah, I'm from the A, so I'm leaning and rocking. Snapping my fingers, then reaching for my repping my block. Straight from the deck. When you snap your fingers, shout it, gotta jerk your neck. On the best, we don't dead mess. I bet you can't do it like this. Yeah, I'm back to the track, back to the snap. 1, 2 step, then you gotta lean back. Yeah, this is how we do it. In the A-time.
and if you ain't know,
This is how it goes down.
hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it.
Banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills, we're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Houston Texans and the Cincinnati Bengals. Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And away we go in Cincinnati. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. It's hot. Hot. Stop.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he takes it ahead for a 4-yard pickup there to begin our game.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Stop. Stop. 180. Stop.
Here's Brown again. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? Recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
11. Let's get set. 180, 11 MT. Stop.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and now it's 2nd down. You know, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
Now they turn to their rookie from Georgia for the first time. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Here we go. 11, mighty. Hey, can.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27.
Here we go. 180. 11, Thomas. 11, Thomas.
First down carry for Brown. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Gets him on the quick hitter. He's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Dot. 180. Dot.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals finish up an excellent opening series. They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Stroud in the air to start us off. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Both finding his back. Mixon. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep them tricky.
And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans finish off their opening drive. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On 2.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Hey, can. 11. 12. Dot.
Burrow from the gun. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now shotgun handoff to Brown. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Short pass brought in. And they are on and short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up fourth down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Shotgun now, first round. Completes it downfield to Kirk. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. A pickup there of 39. And the Texans are going to have a first down. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
This one's out to Noel, left side. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
A gain of 16 yards.
Noel going in motion right. First down, Stroud. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Looking quickly here.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Why Tony? 11. Hey, uno more. Hey, uno.
Again, Stroud. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And in for the Houston touchdown. The Texans break the tie here in the first. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he's stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Gun. Stop. 80. 12. 11. Stop.
Burrow on first down. Catch made by Chase Brown. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They got 24 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Bengals. And time runs out before they get the snap on. That's the end of one. It's an early advantage for the Texans. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They've got a first to begin the frame. Burrow to the air now. On the move, headed right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
80. Stop.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
On third down, here's Burrow. Escapes the pocket. And once again, they can't connect. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. So that brings up 4th and long. Ryan Rico headed back out for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. First call here coming from the shotgun. Man in motion here. First down throw by Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stopped.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, Stroud. He's going deep. He's got it deep downfield. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 13-point lead. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans double their lead to 14. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Shot! 180! Shot!
Looking to throw, Burrow. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46.
And the Bengals first down. First and
11 mighty, 11 mighty.
Burrow now on 1st down. Sends this to the end zone. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals make it a one-score game in the first half. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Kadarius Toney now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Completed to his running back. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Here's Stroud now. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. Hits his running back. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
3rd and just 2 to go. And the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close. safely got that first down before the hit.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Right, Tony. Here we go. 19 Texas. 11.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. This one's to Kirk out left side. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And that one falls incomplete. Oh, would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up 2nd down.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Here's Stroud. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both tote the ball as a runner, really importantly as a check down outlet on short throws.
He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Etienne finds the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow their lead just before halftime. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
I'm one, ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Buys time, rolling right. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
12. Stop.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball.
Here we go.
It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Chased out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Big 13. Big 13. Stop.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
11, mighty. Here we go, 12, 12.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Fits it through the middle. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the U team. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Gun. Dot. 180, 11, MT, take. 11, Thomas. Dot.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Caught just shy of the goal line. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals could make it a one-score game as they cut it to 9 before half. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals getting back to within 1 score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Tony now to return it. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. And he had everybody thinking 6 before they finally got to him and put an end to it.
You know, Kate, it's fun talking to these elite kick returners over the years and how much they visualize. As they're sitting back there waiting for the kickoff return, they're visualizing, well, a house call. And there was some serious explosiveness from him on that one. He may not have gotten all the way to the house, but he's setting his offense up in the red zone, which is pretty darn good.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun now, 1st round. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Here we go.
From the gun, ETN gets it. Only 1 yard that time, partner, so this is going to bring up 4th down and 5. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. This only a chip shot from the right hash.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
11, 11. 180, 12, 12, 12.
Burrow on 1st down. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
It's just 11, 11, 11.
Looking to throw. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the 2nd half. And the Texans secure that kick, no problem. Well, I think we all knew they were going to be aggressive from the onset of this 2nd half, trying to erase that lead, but unfortunately, no luck here on the onside kick.
Kate, and these half times, they're fast for all of us in the NFL. College, yeah, you have time to go get lunch. Not that way in the NFL. So you went into halftime, and I am guessing, I can just feel the tone and tenor of that locker room. It is, we're going to be aggressive, like your point. We got to go out and we got to make something happen. But unfortunately, that felt a lot more like desperation when you don't recover.
A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
They go right back to Etienne. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Touchdown, Houston! The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown, his 2nd scoring catch of the game. Bringing pressure, and it's blocked! Looks like the Bengals got it! But he won't be able to turn the block into 2 points. They drag him down and put an end to that return.
Doesn't that just sum it up in some way? Even when you do something positive, not on this day, not for this team, something still goes wrong. At this point, guys might just want to throw up their hands and say, what does a block really matter? But you know, and I know, coaches hate that attitude. It's the antithesis of that, to give up a block in that situation.
25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. White 80. White 12. 12. 12. 12. 12. Shot.
Burrow from the gun. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
Danger, danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and goal, Houston.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Oh, right.
Stroud completes it quick. And in for the Houston touchdown. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Lining up for the extra point.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans make it a 24-point ball game.
Bengals 21. Fairbairn to kick off.
And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
On 1, ready?
1st and 10 from the 41.
Gun. Shot. Shot.
They'll try it right with Brown. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. The tackle there by Danielle Hunter.
23-yard line. 2 yards.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Shot.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Forced out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. It's complete! Oh my, they left him wide open downfield. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
Burrow will throw for it. On the move, headed right. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Trying to chip away at that lead, but just not able to figure it out there to take another 2 points off.
Yeah, every one of these calls at this juncture of the game tells a story, and right now that story being told is this crew is feeling the pressure trying to chip away at those points. Maybe a little over-aggressive, because now they're still down big.
And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
There's always a little competition on a football team to see who's going to make the hands team. Right, those defensive guys say, hey, listen, I'm not a receiver with bad hands. I got good hands. Well, this is the ultimate test of it right here, Kate. Who makes the hands team? Those are the ones that are most trustworthy to go finish these games, to go get those onside kicks, and to go finish that phase of the game out.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Short pass brought in, and they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Here we go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
Fourth down in inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it.
All right.
They'll run for this. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a first and goal.
Not trying to do too much there. Short yardage situation. Just make sure you get to the marker and reset those chains.
Going to the ground again on first. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Texans keep their drive alive and reach Pater one play later. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans grow their lead yet again.
27. Fairbairn, the kickoff for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10.
Here we go. Wide 80. 12, 12, 12, 11 MT, 11 MT.
Burrow to the air now. Has it downfield. It's Chase. He's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
11 MT, hey. 11 mighty, 11 mighty.
First and 10 at the
11, 11, 11, 11. 11 MT, 12, 12, 12. 11, 11.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Gun, gun. Dot. 180. Dot.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Jump off, caught by his back. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Just give this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Burrow throwing here, 3rd and 2. Buys time, rolling right. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Cut! 180! What is that?
Again, it's Burrow. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr.
Intercepted by the Texans. It's a turnover on downs.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Stroud. Hits him on the in route. Ooh, this is close, but I think it's going to be 3rd down. Gain on the play up to the 38.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. A give to Mixon up the middle. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. Spins right by him. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
18 on play. 1st down, Houston.
Keeping it with Mixon. And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down. No progress on 1st down, and they'll bring up 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
18. What's that?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You want to know why we see so many gray hairs, Kate, on these D coordinators we meet with? It's plays like that. These D coordinators hate quarterbacks that can escape the pocket, escape the blitz, and make you pay with completions.
Here we go.
Putting a receiver in motion. Stroud now on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. He's got it. Complete to Collins. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They're going to run here. It's Mixon. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Counter give to ETN. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. Call it 8 yards, and it's 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense gets...
And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans keep running away with this. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans continue piling on to this lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10.
On 1, ready?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
On 1, ready?
It's now 3rd down and 7.
Here we go, here we go. Wide 80, 11, Thomas. Got it.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Hits his running back. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Gun. 11. Wide 80.
Desperation time here. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Texans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Texan.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
They're going to pass it here. That's incomplete left side.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered cleat on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Etienne on 3rd down. And this one does not get close. He stopped after 3, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign we're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
11 MT, 11 MT. Let's get set. Stop.
Here he goes, one final shot. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24. So the Texans come away with the road win. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season.